was one of those people that wouldn't even step out when this thing started because I was paranoid. And I will always carry my sanitizers, I will always use my masks, I will always do all those things. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezinne Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so welcome to Candid Chat with Ezinne Williams, where we talk no lie zone. Yes, so today we are going to be talking about something very important, something serious. It's no news that COVID is here. It's no news that people are contacting it. It's no news that some have gone with it while some have lived through that experience and have survived. And yes, I am one of them. Yes. So I just feel like I should talk about this. Initially I thought to myself, should I or should I not? So you all remember in my other channel, as of January, I told you guys there was a time I told you all that I was not in the best, health, and that really disturbed me from shooting videos and bringing out gist for you guys. But what a lot of you do not know was at that time I had COVID. Yes, I had it. I didn't know. Like, if someone would tell me, oh, isn't it at this point you have this thing, I'll be like, it's a lie. I mean, how, where? It was for me nothing that I actually did expect because I was very careful. Like, I was one of those people that wouldn't even step out when this thing started because I was paranoid. And I will always carry my sanitizers, I will always use my masks, I will always do all those things. I don't touch people. I don't even, because of this stuff, I stopped going to crowded areas. Like, since last year, I've not been to an open market. Since last year, I've not been to church physically. I always join online. I've avoided parties. I've avoided crowded areas. I've really been careful. I'm always one person that wears my mask when I'm outside of my house. And you could imagine the shock I got when this whole thing, the test came out to be positive. It was a shocker. It shocked me, people of God, because initially I thought, okay, it's malaria or typhoid, because that was like the symptoms I usually have when I have malaria or typhoid. And I was shocked. I remember I was even reluctant to go get tested because I was like, no, it's malaria. I'll take my normal malaria medicine. And then when I took it for 3 days, nothing changed. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's typhoid. Then I started Googling, and Google was just making my heart do boom, boom, boom. Please, my advice to you is, if you are not feeling fine, because avoid Google. Yes, so avoid Google, because it's gonna give you a lot of things that will even make you feel more worse than what you're actually feeling. Trust me, I've been there and I know. It took some friends, I talked with a doctor friend of mine, and they were like, isn't it, this thing is looking like, COVID-19. I was like, it's a lie. It cannot be me. Like, how? I always follow all the protocols. Reluctantly, I decided, okay, fine, I'm gonna get tested and all that. And when the result came out, it was positive. I think it was at that point that it hit me. I was so scared. I was like, oh my goodness, what is gonna happen to me? With all the negative, and it was at that time a lot of negative news. This one died of this one, more where I was like, no, you are done for. And even just hearing the news almost got me depressed at some point. So first I told you guys it started with the malaria symptoms. Okay, no, it actually started with like I was having sore throat. I remember there was a day I did a video and I told you guys I could not talk properly because I woke up with that kind of voice. Yeah, that was the day. And then the malaria symptoms, the fatigue, the weakness. Like for me to stand up, get off of my bed, to go to the restroom, which is also in my room, was as if I was climbing Mount Everest, people of God. It was that bad. Um, Weakness, no appetite. That was the first, I think, 4 days or so. Then it now started getting, to the lack of loss of taste. I could not taste anything. Everything tasted like paper. Even my very favorite soup, afam soup, was not tasting like it anymore. And I'm a person that loves to cook. How can I cook? I remember the first time I tried to cook, I put plenty salt because I was trying to taste the food. I could not taste nothing. Serious. That was when I knew that this thing had become serious. I started avoiding everybody. I was in my room. And then I woke up one morning. I could not smell. My world was tasteless and smellless or odorless, whichever one you want to call it. Now that one got to me, people of God. That one actually did get to me because I felt I was getting better, and then I just lost my sense of smell. Do you know what it's like to live in a world where you can't smell nothing? I became even more depressed. But even in that depression, I still put out videos for you guys. I still didn't want to tell you guys, okay, oh, this is what I was going through. I always told you guys, oh, I'm not feeling fine and all that, because I didn't want to worry you guys. I'm not that kind of person. I hate pity. One thing I hate in my life is getting pitied by people. No matter how much you love me, I just don't like it when people pity me. That's just me, and I hated it. I didn't want to, because I already started getting mails from a lot of you guys. Isn't it, are you okay? Isn't it, was it? I said, no, I'm not gonna bother you guys with that. But yeah, then it was at that point, friends that also went through that, I talked with them and they were like, okay, get ginger. Of course I was on medication, all the vitamins, vitamin D 1000, I think D3 1000, vitamin C 1000, was zinc. I was on all the medication, trust me. Like every morning and night I was taking like they will pack it. Me that doesn't like taking medication, they pack it and give me. So that was it, people of God. That was my experience. Later on, my sense of taste came back. I became much better, but my sense of smell refused to come back. That was the most frustrating thing, people of God, because I remember there was a time, one day, I just went into my room. I took out, because I always have those body sprays and perfumes. I always have a collection of them. I brought everything out. I was spraying everywhere because I was desperate. Like at night I couldn't sleep. I was desperate to smell. After emptying like 3 cans of my body spray, nothing. I didn't smell nothing. But on the funny side, actually, trust me, to always see the comedy in everything. At least I could not smell bad others, Like even when it was complaining that, oh, this person farted here, I could not perceive the smell. So that was like the good side, not by me, but I actually found humor in that later on. So that was it, people of God. That was it. And then, I talked to a friend. She too recovered from it, and she told me, don't worry, it will come back. Just don't worry, it will come back. Leave Google alone. Everybody was like, leave Google alone, leave Google alone. And I left Google alone. And that was it, people of God. I became better. Mine was mild, so I really didn't have like, except for the weakness, and the excessive sweating, that was why I really didn't put out videos on this channel, because I didn't really want you guys to see what was going on with this girl. I'm a strong girl, So that was it, people of God. That was what happened. And I remember the day the whole sense of smell came back. It started small, like if I put stuff, like is if it's this flower now, like if I put it near my nose, like very near, I could smell. And then that was it. That was it, small like that. And then one day, I know my sister was in the kitchen cooking and I was in my room and I could perceive the smell. I was like, oh my god, if you see the way I was excited. I was excited. Oh. I just went around smelling everything. I went around smelling everything. You would think that I'm crazy, but I'm not. Like, I was so excited. And then after that, they did a test and everything came out negative and I'm fine and I thank God. And I said, you know what, let me come and share with you guys. That's my experience. I survived it. You too can. So there's no point being scared. There's no point thinking your life is over just because of this stuff. There's really no point. And I must confess that the whole ginger, turmeric, garlic, and I also added lemon thing, inhaling it morning and night for 30 minutes, drinking it, really helped. And I avoided cold water and all that. Those ones really helped. I always took like warm water and all that. It helped. It's not a death sentence. Yeah, if you have a strong immune system, you will be fine. Even if you don't, people still survive. So my point is this thing is real. It's very real, people of God. Do not ever think it's something that some people concocted and just spread it on social media or on the media. No, it's as real as you can touch your nose. So my advice is you can just be careful, but also wear your mask, please. I always tell myself I don't understand how I got it because I was always careful. But then I realized that me wearing a mask is maybe me protecting myself from other people in case of something. I had Prince of Big Brother talk about his experience, and I realized it's similar because we, like, just like he is very careful, me too, I'm very careful, and I just realized anybody can get this stuff. That malaria symptom, be sure it's malaria before and isolate. Be careful, be um optimistic. You're gonna get out of it, trust me, you will. So do not be afraid. Do not think it's a life sentence or a death sentence. Take your medications if you have to. What am I saying? Take your medications. And always, always remember that it's better to be safe than sorry. So the preventive measures: don't touch your face. I think that I'm always prone to touching my face. If you guys have noticed, don't touch your face. Oh, wash your hand. Oh, sanitize. Oh, bikono, wear your mask. Now I have now added not just mask for me, but I'm going out now. I wear both mask and shades. Like, you're not gonna see my eye, you're not gonna see my nose or my mouth. Ngwano, because to be forearmed is to be forewarned, or to be forewarned is to be forearmed, whichever one it is. So guys, that's it from me today. I just said I should come and share it with you guys, to encourage somebody out there and to tell you guys, if I can get it and survive, you too can. You can and you will. Yes guys, thank you so very much for being part of my channel. It's not something to be have the stigma about. There's no stigma about it. Trust me, a lot of people you don't even know or have gone through it and have survived. Yes, so there's nothing to be ashamed in all this. So that's it from me guys. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinne Williams. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye guys.